New at 6, Sheriff David Clarke spoke out today about violence in Milwaukee.
Samara Sotos is here with the story. Sam?
Well, Sheriff Clarke was very critical of how city leaders are handling the recent violence in Milwaukee, calling on them to do more. But with a primary election for sheriff coming up in about a week, his opponent says the sheriff's outspoken criticism was just attention-grabbing politics. In response to another violent weekend in Milwaukee, Mayor Tom Barrett said there will be increased police patrols in August. Since Thursday, a dozen people have been shot, 3 of them fatal.
And so what we're going to be doing this year is we are going to be very proactive. There's going to be a lot of overtime, quite honestly, and the police are going to be targeting those areas where they are seeing the most activity so that we don't have a repeat of what we saw last August.
Sheriff David Clarke held a news conference today blasting the mayor, wondering what happened to the increased patrols from June.
I didn't say I have all the answers and my way's the right way. I have an alternative point of view to what we're doing now. And I've demonstrated that what we're doing now is killing people in this community.
The sheriff called for the hiring of up to 500 more officers on the streets and a public plan from the mayor to decrease poverty.
Let's sit down, admit we got a problem here and this isn't working, and then go from there. They won't admit that it's not working. They continue to say this stuff's working, it's getting better. No, it's not.
I find it very suspicious that he would hold this type of a press conference 8 days before a primary election.
Milwaukee Police Lieutenant Chris Mays is running against Sheriff Clarke in the upcoming primary. He thinks the news conference was politics at work.
The sheriff has engaged in a lot of inflammatory rhetoric. I hear a lot of complaining coming out of the sheriff's office, but I don't hear any solutions.
Now, the sheriff made it clear his news conference had nothing to do with his campaign. Sheriff Clarke and Lieutenant Mays face off in the Democratic primary on August 12th. Mike and Courtney.
Yeah, coming up a week from tomorrow. Thank you very much, Sam.